Hello, this is Kumar. Good day to all. Vanakkam, Vandanam, Namaskaram. I'm back in this channel at Saimati GM to really talk about another topic, significance and importance of the Navarathri Festival. We all know Navarathri is fast approaching. It's an annual 10-day festival. We celebrate the victory over evil. We all know the story behind Navratri, the grand 10-day festival that is celebrated across the globe, specifically in the Indian subcontinent. Navratri festival primarily, is celebrated in India during the Puratasi month. The last day celebrated as Vijayadasami, victory over evil. Today I am going to really talk about the importance and significance of Navaratri. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. I am really going to be talking about the real change that should happen within us through this worship during the 10 days of Navaratri. The Navaratri festival is observed by contemplating on the divine principle for 10 days and cleansing oneself of all impurities to experience the divinity within. The penultimate day of the festival is dedicated to what is termed as Ayudha Puja or Vijayadasami, the worship of weapons. The real weapons to be worshipped are the divine powers within us. When the divine is worshipped in this way, one is bound to immensely progress spiritually. On the contrary, the usual practice nowadays is to treat the divine and devotee as separate from each other. The divine is omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient, and is in everyone and every being. That is what we call as the Brahman, or the universal consciousness residing in everyone and in every object. If one realizes this oneness, all action should be done as an act of dedication to the divine. This is what has been said and declared in the Vedas. Ekam sat vipraha bahuta vadanti ekameva advitiyam brahma brahmavit brahmaiva brahma. That means you are verily Brahman. You are potent God. When we say we are God, it does not mean for us to wield weapons, for us to create magic in this world. It is to really become purified, show compassion to others, or what we call dayadvam, pure love, bliss and consciousness. As we say, when we look at problems of others, when we start serving others, automatically we cleanse ourselves. A person with pure consciousness is verily, I could define it as a little bit above human beings. That's what we call as the God concept. The true meaning of Navaratri. Navaratri means 9 nights. Darkness is associated with night. What is this darkness? Can we define it as the darkness of ignorance? Well, let me just talk about what we call as this darkness of ignorance. The 9 enemies of human beings are eating into this vitals embedded in the person's own inner consciousness. They are the so-called demons, or the darkness to be annihilated and killed. They are ahamkara, or what we call as ego, mamakara, or what we call as mind or selfishness, lust or what we call kama, anger or what we call as krodha, greed, lobha, attachment, moha, pride, mada, dvesha, hatred, and malice, which is matsarya. It is also said in the Vishnu Sahasranama, na krodho na matsaryo na lobho na shubha matihi bhavanti kita punyanam vaktanam purushottame. They reduce man to the level of a demon, creating inhuman qualities. They have to be overpowered and transmuted by the supreme integration with the divine. Then the mind, 9 nights, Navarathri of struggle will become new, Nava, a new type of night. From struggle, it becomes Naya, which is new, devoted to the purification of the mind and illumination of the body and the soul. The main purpose of the Navarathri festival is to commemorate the victory of the good over the evil. The all-encompassing divine power, or what we call as the Para Shakti, in its various manifestations. Sattvic as Maha Saraswati, Rajasic as Maha Lakshmi, Tamasic as Maha Kali or Maha Durga, was able to overcome the forces of vice, wickedness and egoism. During the 9 days struggle and finally on the Vijaya Dashami, or what we call as the Dashara, the 10th day, commemorating the victory, the valedictory worship is done. During these sacred 9 days of Navaratri, one can read sacred texts such as Devi Bhagavatam, Ramayanam, Mahabharatam, so on and so forth. One can also worship the deities Durga, Lakshmi and Saraswati with appropriate mantras and shlokas. Goddess Gayatri Devi as the presiding deity of our senses, Savitri as the presiding deity of the life force, and Saraswati as the presiding deity of speech. All these three are within the same principles of truth. Gayatri mantra begins with Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. Bhuhu means materialization, which is body. Bhuvaha means vibration, life principle. Suvaha means radiation, Atma. During these 9 days, Goddess Shakti, the core energy principle, is worshipped. All faculties of energy are present in this worship. The core significance of the 3 Shakti powers, Durga, Lakshmi and Saraswati, has to be rightly understood in a right context. These represent really the 3 kinds of potencies embedded within us. Icha Shakti, willpower, Kriya Shakti, the power of action, and Jnana Shakti, the power of discrimination. Saraswati is manifested in a human being as a power of speech, Vak, as we define it. Durga Devi is present in the form of dynamism, the power of action. Mahalakshmi is manifested in the form of willpower. The body indicates Kriya Shakti or action. The mind is the repository of Icha Shakti. The Atma is Jnana Shakti. Kriya Shakti comes from the body, which is material. The power that activates the body, which is inert and makes it vibrant, is Icha Shakti. The power that induces the vibration of Icha Shakti is Jnana Shakti, which causes radiation or positive energy. These three are represented by the mantra Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. Bhuhu also represent earth. Bhuvaha represents life force, which also indicate the conscience of the man, a human. Swaha represents the power of radiation. All the three are present in a human being. Thus, Durga, Lakshmi and Saraswati dwell in the human heart as the divine Atma Tattva. I hope you gained certain information through this brief talk on the significance and importance of Navarathri. Please go on, celebrate Navarathri for 9 days, get over evil, be good, do good, see good. You can chant Gayatri Mantra, read Ramayana, Mahabharata, Devi Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam. Benefit by cleansing the mind, body. It's time for purifications of our body and soul. Do let me your thoughts on more information about Navaratri. Thank you very much. Samasta loka sukino bhavantu, sarve jana sukino bhavantu. Namaskaram.